Hi, it's AK Kastro. I'm in New York City right now. We're doing 20 questions. Nothing. Next question. I am from Syracuse, New York, and currently I'm based out of Rochester, New York. Yes, I was a band kid, and for a few years I played the trombone, and that's a point in my life I didn't know I was going to look back on today. What makes me feel passionate about music is that I could potentially help somebody have a better day or existence, and I could make you feel like the world doesn't suck, and it does suck, but it sucks for the both of us. Scratch. Bruce Springsteen.
What the f? Should we ask your colleagues how they would describe your work ethic?
Let's ask a colleague. Come on out here, Ehoff.
Hi, I'm Ehoff, and AK's work ethic is electrifying.
That was my special friend. So it's a funny story. I downloaded FL Studio because I thought it was a video game when I was 10. It looked like a video game and I thought it was cool for a computer, so I downloaded the demo for it to try it out, and this was when I was 10, so it was like 2010. And 2 years later, I heard DJ Mustard on the radio, and DJ Mustard did it for me, Spicy Man himself. I noticed that you could make beats in FL Studio with like 5 instruments and like the minimalistic nature of that, and I'm like, this dude, 5 instruments and you're in the club. And if it only takes 5 instruments to get you into the club, then that was pretty much my main goal when I was 10 years old. Expect to get your f***ing head blown off. Next question. No. Wait, there might be. There could be, but don't hold out for it. My favorite song on the new album is probably the song right after the intro track. It's called Alive, and it's the all-encompassing. If you were to take one song from the entire project and you were to be like, this one accurately represents it. There's another one towards the end of the album that I'm actually still working on. The album is not as bright and bubbly, but maybe for the better. Next question. It would have been Baymac. I need the Mac to hit me back. Next question. All right, so they have Cheetos makes popcorn now, and it's not the Flamin' Hot popcorn, but the jalapeno popcorn. If they could just do a collab with the Smart Food people, because Smart Food also has their own Flamin' Hot popcorn, and that doesn't taste as good, but it gets less stuck in your teeth. So if we could just kind of get a medium there, I'd honestly have a better post-studio experience. Well, I'm never gonna meet him, so I went to see Jason Mraz with my mom one time, and it's Jason Mraz, so it's not like he's going out at 2 a.m. You know, he went out at like 6. All right, this is the evening. And from the second the man set foot on the stage, I struggled, like my eyes just sank into tiredness. And I fought the entire concert. They had to wake me up because I was snoring so loud. And that's the issue. If you're snoring at my concert, go ahead. Nobody will hear you. You could like vividly hear me in the place just snoring. And that's the issue with Jason. Turn it up, Jason. Get the people going. The first concert I ever saw was in 10th grade. We decided last period that we were going to go to a Future concert, and it was an hour and a half away. And we went, And my buddy's car broke down on the way home, but we were like 3 hours away from home, and we had to be to school the next morning, and it's like 4 a.m. His exhaust dropped off of the car, and so we drove down the interstate the entire 3 hours home with his exhaust dragging on the ground. Sparks were coming out the back of it, and we had to go through the toll booth. And the toll booth guy said, you gotta pull over and call somebody. We were like, we just gotta get home, man. It was an experience. I would perform at that one Denny's that the guy performed at. You know, what the fuck's good, Denny's? That's pretty much better than Radio City Music Hall at this point. I think that's pretty much the Hall of Fame if you're looking to go hard. Jason Mraz at Denny's. I'd pay a lot to see that. If I fell off of a stage, I would check to see whoever's underneath me is still above ground. I mean, a lot of times the auto-tune's going so strong that if I just like fell off the stage, it would probably still be in key. And so we just have to, I'd hand my mic over to a fan and just let them go up pretty much. I'd be done. I'm now in a part of the crowd. We do recycle. I have a green trash can outside of my house, and I have a blue one, and I break down the cardboard. I put the bottles in the bag. Paper bags. I don't put them in plastic bags because I don't know if they're gonna recycle that or not. Put them into paper bags, the ones that they give you at the grocery store. I can't ever remember to bring my mesh bags, but that's all right because I put my recyclables in it. And then put it in a paper bag, put it in there every Friday. If I could change one thing about the music industry, I would change the predatory instincts of A&Rs and labels, and I would put the power into the people's hands, because I know a lot of people who are independent and wish they could be actually independent because they got taken advantage of and promised things that weren't actually what they were. And so I would change that. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am AK Kastro, and this has been 20 Questions. Can I do one more intro with that clapper?
Yeah.